Hello once again, and Tony here with a review of The Bear based on the book by Raymond Briggs, which premiered on Channel 4 on October 6, 1998. This was directed and written by Hilary Otis. The co-writer was Joanna Harrison. It was produced by John Coates. It was edited by Taylor Grant. The music was composed by Howard Blake, and the singer for Somewhere a Star Shines for Everyone was Charlotte Church. Now, I have been wanting to check this other Raymond Briggs classic for quite some time, and even though I have never read the book, I was still very excited for this particular 26-minute film. And since I was also a big fan of both The Snowman and The Snowman and the Snow Dog, I was so keen on checking this film out, and this left me with a huge smile on my face. Story-wise, this tells the tale of a young polar bear who was so curiously chasing a little bird until he falls to the sea and is then taken into captivity in a zoo in London. He pretty much spends his entire life in the zoo until a little girl named Tilly passes by and observes the bear, all the while she ends up accidentally dropping her little teddy bear. The polar bear then takes her teddy bear into his little cave, and at first Tilly is very sad and very depressed until the polar bear arrives at her house with her teddy bear, and they start to form a strong bond together as friends. So overall, I did find the story to be very sweet and very gentle and absolutely innocent. It's full of childlike wonder. It manages to make me feel so much love for not only Tilly but also the polar bear, and this particular film makes me want to root for the both of them because they managed to really serve the story well as their own characters, and when they work together, it is simply put so magnificent. So I'm not going to mince words here about the story. It's so well done, it's so well woven, and you really have to leave it up to both Tilly and the polar bear for moving the story along. The animation is absolutely gorgeous. Leave it up to the likes of Raymond Briggs and his troupe to create some gorgeous looking animation. Much like The Snowman, Father Christmas, and many other works by Raymond Briggs, this feels like a storybook come to life with its vivid, muted, and absolutely lovely color palette, the overall masterful usage of light and shade, and everything else that makes this particular animation a masterpiece in its own special way. Everything about the animation is a visual feast for my eyes, especially when we have the design of the Ursa Major, whose astral nightly design makes him all the more magnificent to witness. So when all is said and done, the animation was phenomenal from beginning to end. The music is yet another highlight. Now, since this particular film doesn't use any dialogue, then the music heightens the mood for certain characters. The music can range from gentle and sweet to mighty and really glorious, and that's how masterful the hands of one Howard Blake really is. He continued to compose such a magnificent score, and I also have to give a lot of kudos to Charlotte Church for her lovely, girlish, and angelic voice, which made this particular song, Somewhere a Star Shines for Everyone, and even the vocals of that said song come to life. And of course, I have to give kudos to the male chorus for also heightening the music so effectively. And the characters are equally as lovely. Tilly is a precocious, yet very sweet and very loving little girl. She is so full of childlike wonder of the world around her, and of course, her friendship with the polar bear is one of the strongest I've ever seen. The polar bear is really entertaining as a character. He's absolutely adorable in his own special way, what with trying to adapt to giving himself a bath with the help of Tilly, and even leaving a little bit of a mess in her house while Tilly has to clean it up a bit. But despite all that, she still cares for him, and their bond is just absolutely sweet. You can definitely feel like these two are really, really great friends, and it's so wonderful to see both Tilly and the polar bear really connecting with each other as that. And let's not forget about the Ursa Major. Now, he does serve as the sort of mentor slash guiding light to not only the polar bear but to also Tilly, as he also leads the polar bear to his way home. And I dare not spoil the ending, but let's just say it's both happy, satisfying, and a bit heart-wrenching at times. But still, it's an overall wonderful package, all thanks to both Tilly and her polar bear friend. So overall, what a wonderful ride I had with Raymond Briggs' The Bear, especially when it comes to great music composed by Howard Blake and equally stunning animation, which manages to be so vivid, so masterful, and really colorful from beginning to end. And I have to give kudos to everyone involved in this project for making this come to life. And with that said, I give The Bear a well-deserved rating of 5 out of 5 stars. The story was well woven, the characters were lovable, the animation was beautiful, and the music was so wonderful to listen to. Everything about it was not only stylistically great, but it had substance and heart. And for those of you who watched The Bear, what'd you think of it? Was there a particular moment in the film that you really loved? Did you feel like the animation and everything about it was really masterful? Or did you feel like there was something that just didn't really hold up? Comment below and let me know. Well, that's all for now. Be sure to tune in much later for my review of Verdi's La Traviata at the Suomen Kansallisopera. So until then, happy holidays, everybody!